there is like a house that's not connected to this house, which is kind of like the main reason why I bought this house back in time, that I saw this man cave where I could have my fucking dream come true, my 90s room with my drums and posters of Metallica and Slayer and stuff like that.
I love it.
Which I'm not done with, but I have the big Cliff Burton poster behind my drum kit. And then one day we go in there and I said, hey, you want a coffee? And he saw my drum kit and stuff like that, and he calls me a year ago, and that's like, our daughters are 6 years old now, so we've been hanging out. Just, he has Volbeat, I have my daily job, and then he says, "Hey, look, Morten, there's something I want to talk to you before we meet up at my birthday party," which was like, like a boys' party, I said, we need to talk about this before we get hammered. And, every time we meet, we always talk about human and individual thought patterns and symbolic and obituary and bell throw. And we sit there headbanging at the last ones in the bar, And I saw your drum kit. I have this dream that I want to do this death metal band. Do you wanna before we meet up and get hammered, I want to ask you if you want to lay down some drums on it. And I said, yeah, sure, now why not? And I said, but there are no hard feelings. If let's try it out. If it doesn't work, just tell me. I have everything I need where I am now, a family and stuff like that. So we're getting some old turds. So let's have fun. If it doesn't work, if we're not connecting, then we will still be good friends. And he said, yeah, but I'm coming out next Friday. And I want it to be like the old school way, like when we were 15 in the rehearsal room. And I was almost saying, yeah, then I gotta cover the windows, because I actually have a rehearsal room with a fucking window, which is like first class compared to a basement or something. So he came out there, and actually I honestly haven't played drums for a year, because I recorded this raunchy album like 2 years ago. I'm not really good at rehearsing fucking every day or once per week if there's nothing to rehearse for. So I was pretty rusty, and we got through it, and yeah, it went all right. And from there we just pretty fast got 9 songs together that we're not so picky about the details, but we kind of think the same ways, and I also have plenty years of experience with arrangements, which I can't write a riff, but I can tell, hey, let's put this part and that together, and this is too much, or let's do this again, or let's go back to this, So I think we do a great team. I love Michael. He's one of my best friends. And he came there, and he's fucking productive like a machine. We made the songs fast. We went to the studio, recorded everything very fast. Actually, we are getting up early in the morning every day, both of us. So I remember we started 7:30 in the morning with the drums, and normally nobody starts before 9 or 10 a.m. here in Denmark. So when I was done with one song at 8:10, I asked Jacob, our producer, I have to ask you, isn't this kind of like a record in the metal scene that there's a track done at 8:10 a.m.? And Yeah, it is. It is the record because we normally start earliest at 9, and then we drink coffee for half an hour. So, but so we are like, if we wanted this entombed 90s vibe that if you feel that it's all right but not perfect, but you had fun, then keep it. We don't want it to be perfect because we know all these bedroom YouTube bands where their mom and dad are fucking cooking and paying the bills, so they can practice and correct everything with Beat Detective and shit. You know, we can't top that. We cannot play the 250 BPMs for an hour. So it is what it is. It's not fast, but we wanted to capture this vibe of the 90s where you couldn't cheat with all these Pro Tools things. So I said, as we really told Jacob, our producer, that please don't fuck up the drum sound and make it perfect. Please don't fuck up the bass or the guitar. We want this raw sound, that like a first take sound.